Hi guys, we're going to go with another layer. We're on to detailing now. And guys, I'm going to do the nails. Now what I use for my nails is, it's an already made up color. It's like a lip and nail shine. It's Art and Magic Waterborne. And I ordered this from, I'm trying to think, I can't hardly remember who I even ordered it from. I'll try to find out later and let you guys know on this, but it's called, you can Google it, it's called Art and Magic Waterborne. And it's air dry acrylic lip and nail shine. And you have to shake it well. Now you can use, you can put the lips and the nails on with like your colors like we did on his lips. I'll show you an alternative to doing that. I like using these because I don't have to mix the color. And it goes on really translucent. And it air dries. You don't have to heat set this. It'll air dry for you. And so what I do is I just take my small little brush, and I just paint on the nails. Let me get some light here. I'm shadowing here. Now that's a little too much on there. So I just take my brush and I work that out. Now sometimes if you'll notice, it will gather in down around the bottom of the nail, down in close to the skin is what I'm trying to say. And if it does, or around the edges, and if it does, just kind of wipe that out. You don't want that standing in there. It don't look good. So, but now, like I say, you can make up your own color, you know, with the thinners and the colors. Just whatever color you want. You know, I put if you remember, I put one layer of that on the baby's lips, if you guys remember. And I just go through each and every little nail. Hang on, I got that one a little above the nail. That's another thing I have to watch. Is these nails, guys, are just so tiny on these babies. And I'm sitting to where I'm not in the greatest light because I'm trying to get the best angle on the camera. And I don't even know if I'm in a camera frame or not. I hope I am, guys. Let me turn this down just a little bit more, guys. Hang on, just bear with me just a minute, please. Okay, let's try this and see if that don't look better. I believe that's a better shot. But you just paint that on there. And it don't take but a few minutes to dry, guys. You don't even have to heat set this. I love this stuff. But like I say, if you don't have this and you don't want to order it or whatever, see? And it gives just such a pretty tone to the toenails. It just gives them a little bit of color. And I do the same. Whoops, that fell. Okay, I'll get it up in a minute, guys. Sorry about that. My little thing fell over there. But I'll pick it up here in a minute. But anyway, this morning's not going great, is it, guys? So far, we're not off to a great start. I'm not in frame. My camera's not doing good. And then I dropped the thing. And oh, well. It'll be okay. But I just paint that on there. And it's already got the color added. You can see, it just gives those nails a little bit of color. It's real pretty, guys, because it just gives them a little slightest little color, you know, to them, and it's just perfect for the nails and the lips. It's not real dark, and I like using it. It's easy. You just open, you know, shake it up good, open it up, and use it. And guys, the schedule I've got these days, believe me, I'm all for easy with the schedule I have anymore. I told my husband the other day, I said, I'm just like running around like a, you know, our country term is running around like a chicken with its head cut off. You know, and that's our little country term, we say. Just running around like a chicken with its head cut off. That's not too nice, is it? It's not a very nice term. Hang on just a minute, guys. My little doggy's in my lap. He's going to get over into his bed. There you go, boy. Okay. Sorry about all the distractions today, guys. I'm going to lay that right there because they'll get those dirty and them still wet. But now, this doesn't take just a few minutes to dry. This is the best stuff. And you can get it in different colors. Mine was the you can buy this stuff even for the dolls in like, that's not going on good, that one. Wipe it back off, try it again. There we go. You can get like they have different colors in for different things. It's already mixed. I'm going to try to find the name of that. I should have already looked that up for you guys, but I didn't even think about it till I got on camera of where I get this stuff from. And it's already pre-mixed. It's great. And I do this, and it gives it just a little bit of shine. Now, if you like just a little tiny shine, not a lot of shine on your lips, gloss shine on your lips and your nails, this will be fine. This gloss is just a little bit. But now, I like mine super glossy. And I'll show you what I get for that. I get it at the same place. And I will check into that and find out for you guys what the place is as I get it. She's got a lot of pre-mixed colors. That I think she actually mixes them herself and does them. See? Isn't that pretty? It's easy. You know? I like easy, guys. And I done put a little bitty faint coat, you can see, of that red we was working with. You can still use that, and this might be pink enough for you, what we had the last time. And honestly, his lips are pretty pink, so I don't think I'm going to add any of this to his lips, because they are pretty pink anyway. Now, I wanted to show you, besides this, put that on first, and it does shine some, but I like the super glossy finish. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm about out of this, so I'm going to have to order some more. It is also called the Art and Magic Waterborn, and this is the Clear Gloss Varnish Air Dries to a clear glossy shine, and this will put a super shine on it. And so that's what I like. I like my nails and my lips really, really glossy, real shiny. And some people don't like that, and that's okay if you don't. You know, you can put this on and leave it. Now, if you don't have this, and you want to use just like our color, and you don't have nothing to gloss with, if you like the glossy lips and stuff, you can use Mod Podge, and just put just a little coat over the top of it, and it'll dry clear, and it'll make it shiny. So you can use that. It's just, I don't know, I like using these pre-mixed things, and I love this stuff right here. Genesis used to sell an air dry gloss finish, and I can't find it anymore on Bountiful Baby. And so I ordered this from there when I ordered this stuff. And I'm almost out of this. So I might have to order some more, but that's what I do. Now, on your eyebrows, what I do on my eyebrows, guys, I showed this in another video. Honestly, I could take some more lessons on eyebrows, because it's just something that's hard for me. But anyway, what I do is, you know, wherever I want the eyebrow to land, usually you have a brow bone that jets out at you. And there, he's got a little bit of one, but not much. And his kind of comes like this and down. So I'm just going to start at that. And what I do is I take a Prisma pencil. I'll have to turn his head this way, guys. I can't do it any other way. I have to turn it upside down. And that's okay if you got to turn it upside down. Let me wipe that back off. The reason I do this first with the Prisma pencil, guys, is you can leave just the Prisma pencil if you like that. But the reason I do it is I get where I want my eyebrows to be, and it's easier to take off than the paint if you were painting. You know, like in other words, if you make a mistake. So I just come through here and I put me some lines right along that brow bone where I think it should be. You can see it'll jet out at you. And I'll leave it just like that. Then I'll come over here and do the same to the other brow. Let me find this bone. I'm not sitting in a light to where I can see it. This one don't have a real prominent brow bone, but it does have a little bit of a brow bone. And so I'll just do my little marks through here. Or you can even do dots. I just put my little, make sure your pencil's real sharp too, guys. I forgot to mention that. Because you don't want it to be blunt-ended. You want to be as fine as, like hairs. So I just put me a few marks through there, just like that. And if I don't like the way that looks, and I don't, and I may have to do this several times, guys. But I get them evened up that way. That's how I do it. And that's the reason I said I like to do it this way. Because it's hard for me to do this on camera. And in that way, when I get this done, then I go back over the top of it. I just leave it on there. I don't, you know, take it off. I just go right back over the top of it and paint over the top of it. And that one's high and this one's low. Now, I don't understand why that's coming out high because I'm trying to go by the brow bone. That's another thing I've noticed too, guys. Let me get some stuff out here to take that off. Oh, I have some right here in the thing. I have noticed in some of these brow bones, some of them will be higher than the others, so you have to watch. This one's high for sure. But I may have to work with this several times, you know, to get it right. I'm not the greatest at brows. And I honestly, I can't tell where his little brow bone is even at on that one. The light's not hitting it just right. And I've got to get it over so I can see it, guys. I'm sorry. Let me turn you around just a little bit more. Because the light has to hit this one just a certain way to see that brow bone. And then I just make me some little straight out lines, just kind of like the brow would fall. That looks better. I got it pretty close that time, guys. I just wasn't in the light. Sometimes if you move them around to the light a certain way, you can see the brow bone. Like it's something you may not be able to see it. That's a little bit strange looking there, guys. But you can see the brow bone, and if you can't, you can turn it around like to a certain light. And I just put these on real lightly, guys. Like I say, I'm not great at brows. But that looks pretty. A little bit more in here. That looks pretty good. And that's so light, I don't know that you guys can even see it or not. I am noticing in this corner, I come down a little more. So this is the reason I do this with the Prisma pencil first, because I'm not great at it, to be honest. So I keep taking it off, painting it back on. I mean, drawing it back on. If it's not what I like, then I'll draw it back on. Take it off, draw it back on again. And I just keep going around here and just adding hairs, filling in the blank spaces. You want them real fine. I don't like dark eyebrows, so I'm doing them very lightly. And that one looks really good, guys. See that? I don't know if you can even see it or not. It's so light. But maybe you can. But anyway, once I do this, then, if I want to leave the Prisma's pencil, I can. It looks just great. If you want the paint, then just, I think I'm going to leave the Prisma pencil on this one. Because it looks so good on him. It's just real fine, and it's real light, and that's what I like, is light colored brows. I don't, you know, you don't usually see babies with real dark brows. Now, you might, you know, in the ethnic babies, they probably darker, but in the Caucasian babies, their brows are usually light, and sometimes they're so light you can't even see them. Same with the eyelashes, but I always root the eyelashes when they're asleep. I have seen videos on where they're now rooting the eyelashes with a doll's weight. Now, I haven't tried that, guys. I may try that because I hate those fake eyelashes. I mean, they look good on the babies. They're pretty, but man, are they a chore to get on. And, you know, you wind up getting glue all over the eye, and you got to clean that up, and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. I'm going to check that out. One day I'm going to try it just to see how it's going to look. But I am going to do it on a test head. I'm not going to do it on my other ones till I test it out. I'm bad to you know, mess up stuff. Then I have a time getting it off. Okay. That brow looks pretty good. Except for right there in the front. I need to take that off a little bit. It's a little bit big. Now, see, that looks pretty good. And then in the front, you want the hairs to kind of go, just kind of, you know, bushy kind of together in the front, straight up and down. See that? Now, like I say, if I choose, I can go over and paint it, but for him, I don't think I'm going to. Okay, guys, that's it. We're going to just let these nails air dry. And as soon as they're air dry, I'm going to come back and I'm going to tip them. And then we'll have to bake the tipping because it's the heat set paint that I do the tipping with. But as soon as this dries, I'll put the tipping on, and I'll show you how to do that. And then we'll go with our final finish. It'll be our finishing coat on him. And once I do that, then I'll start painting the hair. Okay, guys, that's it. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon in the next video. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.